wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? This country would grind to a halt and no a thing would grow if it wasn't for the workers in their wellies. Wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell, if it wasn't for your wellies.
Welcome back for another episode on our family farm. Another busy week on the farm. We move some stock around, the bull gets some new ladies, the build continues, we do some milk recording and day-to-day farming.
Tuesday the 17th of June. I'm currently tracking my way down, heading down to the yard. Paddy, my uncle, has an old track machine, a Hitachi 131X or something. She's a little bit rough and ready, but she still does the job. This is the track machine that we've managed to borrow to hopefully track in the rest of the site and get that leveled off by this afternoon or first thing in the morning, so we can get Anthony back in with the shed. Slowly making our way down across the fields now, down the cow lane. I'll show pictures of it now. Making some progress on site. I'm about halfway down. The loader, when it was in, went perpendicular to the tank. I'm going parallel. Paddy's track machine is doing a right job. Now, the second half of the site is where a lot of the ruts and stuff were left. If you can zoom in on them there, hang on. You know, where it was a bit softer and it sunk a little bit. So that part is going to be a little bit slower. It's a Paddy's track machine. It's an EX60. I don't know where I got the 131 from. But she's doing a right job. Tipping back and forth, taking her time, tracking slow. I think it's above a 5 ton or 6 ton machine, 5 ton I think. Yeah, used it back in the day to dig out our foundations and for our site and stuff when we done a self-build 16 years ago now. So she's still on the go, I'm not bothering her. Here come the girls. Watery sky. We had the forecast of the rain this morning, but it's dried off now and it's to be a very good week, hopefully. I looked at 15 acres of grass this morning that we're getting this evening and hoping to make hay from, or very high quality haylage, depending on what way the weather goes. So cows annoyed with life, as there seem to be a lot lately, but yeah, one man show today. Ellen is away at college. She had the last of her exams, the last of her written exams, so they went really well. Please have some manners. I'm trying to make a video of yous and some good YouTube content. Be quiet now, I'm talking about yous. Shush. Shush. Thank you. So she's delighted that they're done. She just has a farm walk and some small assessment thing to do before she's finished for the summer. Fionn injured his shoulder at football last night, so he's out of action now for a couple of days. He's currently in a sling. Granny Bridie physioed him, and yeah, he's on a bit of pain medication and anti-inflammatory, so hopefully he'll be back to some sort of action by Thursday or Friday. He's just minding himself now. The joys of being a football playing farmer. So we have a bit of tracking done on site. It's milking time now. Get these ladies in before they lick me and the bike for that. Happy cows. Wednesday morning, 18th of June. Apple Star. Fresh break of grass for Honey and the Wagyus.
Wagyus.
Blue is giving me a wide berth. Yeah, look at the head up. He knows the crack. Still your friend, Blue.
Here scraping the yard. I'm taking this video after I finished up because I really thought about it before making the video before I was going to do it. Then I remembered what happened the last time I did that. So I said I wouldn't say anything cocky and I'd just do it. Everything went well, thank God. I shouldn't be hyping up scraping on the yard this much, lads. It's not good. Cast material test yesterday, so be on the road soon. So that's good. Lambs are fed, calves are fed, feeder and meal, everything's done. Dad is over there, I don't know if you can see too well, flattening out the last bit of site for the shed. Hopefully the boys will be in with him sometime next week maybe to start erecting it. Everything's on the go, lads, and sure, fucking beautiful weather. Look at that, blue skies.
We are up at Paddy's, crossing the heifers and Drake back to the main farm block. And Drake is going to cows. I'm stopping the cars up at this bend and they are very good heifers walking straight across. That was easy.
So, maiden heifers and Drake, the Albright Bull, are after Slatted Boher now coming across there.
Did anyone else launch into that song when Joe said Trassin a Boher?
The cows are in the paddock up over the bank. Fionn is going up around now to be at the gate that joins the two fields, and I'm going to mosey these on up here and we might just get Drake out. We might. If not, the whole lot will have to come into the yard. He needs to go with the cows today. Maiden heifers are looking super. Alright, successful mission. Drake is in there. I heard 137 cows to look after. Lots of noise now because they want to get down here with the maiden heifers. But they're going to follow Fionn now into the yard. Go on, girls, go on. It's a good day when the plan comes together. So, maiden heifers, fingers crossed, all in calf. 7-week breeding period. Saturday, so 6 weeks and 5 days. Drake has gone on there with the cows. Heifers are forgotten about. Delighted with how that went. Fionn's gone getting them in there now. He's going to start milking while I set up grass for this evening. An open night in the school for Simon and Myrna to see all their activities that they've been doing for the year, listen to a few songs and stuff, and then myself and Fionn have minor football training. Really delighted with how the heifers are looking. They're smashing order. They've done a good job grazing there the underside of the road that we had got mulched, whatever long length ago that is now. The plan is for Paddy to get his topper on. He's doing one of the other rougher pieces of ground that the heifers were there a few weeks ago. Grass hasn't really grown back on it, so we're going to top the longer bits of grass off that, and then he'll do a job down there where the mulcher was and whip off any of the ferns and stuff that have grown now that got a bit of daylight and all the furs are gone. Yeah, delighted with the way the heifers are looking. Sorry. Keep moving out of the way. Delighted with the way they're looking, the semen, super order. We'll get them into the yard now when it comes. We actually have a date for our TB test, so it's the 1st of July. The plan is they're grazing at the back of Paddy's house and then they'll be back down onto the far side of the main road where there's a crush. So we'll have them over there close to testing time. We can do fly repellent and different things when they go through the crush test. I'm not a huge fan of solid white cows. This lady, 2630, is... Oh, she's up there with the pick of the bunch. She's a smasher. And of course we have Squiggles there behind her. The heifer with the white head. Myrna's calf. That Granny bought her for her communion. And Fionn's replacement heifer calf is hidden here somewhere as well. I actually can't remember her number. Maybe one of the smaller ladies at the back there. Heads down grazing, that's what it's all about. Friday morning, 6 o'clock, cows coming in. Drake seems to have settled in okay. Calm enough in the collecting yard yesterday evening, so hopefully he'll get used to the routine now, in and out. It's gonna be another cracker, lads. Drake is there, the far side of that first calver. He seems to be nice and calm out here in the field. He's still getting used to running the collecting yard. When he comes in, he was doing a bit of herding there in the yard at the third split and seemed to be chasing cows around a little bit. So the plan with him now for the next couple of days is we get a couple of rows milked and then we get him out of the collecting yard as quick as we can. Yeah, look, he's half a ton of testosterone at the moment, hormones raging, young and inexperienced. We'll give him time to settle down and hopefully he'll be grand. The idea is not to get him too excited or too stressed out or whatever, so most likely we'll have a cow on heat in the next day or two and see what way he goes. Wean calves still in the shed. The week is after getting away on us there, so we haven't had a chance to get them out. We have fencing and stuff to do, so trying to get ourselves organised for that. We're away at a wedding, family wedding now at the weekend. Didn't want to be letting them out today or tomorrow morning before we go and chaos ensuing. May stay inside for till early next week now, see how we go. The guys on the feeder are happy out. We have beef calves weaning off every day now. 28-17 there. Cracking Hereford heifer. And that blue there, been weaned off in the next couple of days. So I'll go. You can see Paddy's track machine in the distance there is just warming up now this morning. Now that I have the site tracked in and ready to rock for Anthony, hopefully he's going to be in some stage today to mark out where the pillars are going to go on the ground. And we'll get them holes dug next week and concrete poured into them. I'm using Paddy's track machine now before it goes back. This ditch here is all extremely overgrown and this is our temporary walkway for the cows. If I rotate around that way, this is where over my shoulder there's normally where they go down and where they be going in across the new tank when the shed is complete. So we have them walking in this temporary passageway here. My hand has gone over this in by the straw shed. With the rain, when it comes and the heavy amount of rainfall are coming, this has got quite mucky, so it's it's dirty others coming into the parlour. I'm scraping off. I started a bit there yesterday. I'm scraping away all the topsidey stuff, and then I have some hardcore, going to get that on top of it, and then I'm going to make make a bit of a ramp, a speed bump here just directly behind me, because all the rainwater, when it rains very, very heavy, comes down the lane, the cow track, and also comes down that one, and sure, it just flows straight in here because everything is sloped down towards the farmyard. So what I'm going to do is get a speed bump there along here and direct everything into the field here beside us. That's our plan. I'm also going to, some of them branches are sticking out over it there really, really far. There's 2 or 3 big heavy ones. I'm going to just knock them down and we'll leave them in the ditch and tidy up that hole. That's the plan. Fionn is going grass measuring, so we can get a handle on where we are with grass. Grass growth is after rocketing there with the moisture and the fertiliser and the heat, the mugginess, the sweaty head on me. It's absolutely extreme. It's very, very heavy today. The sun isn't shining as much as we thought it would be. I think it is to brighten up later on. After lunch I'm going to go and check our hay. The boys haven't mowed down obviously a couple of days now and it's been turned. I'm not too sure how often it's been turned now, but the rat head's there, so happy days. I'm going to go and check that out this afternoon and we'll make a plan. There is rain coming through our forecast for very late Saturday night and into Sunday, so it's Friday today. We'll go and have a look at it and I'll talk to Kevin and see what the story is. So if it's fit for baling tomorrow for hay, we'll do that. If it's not fit for hay, we'll wrap it and make high quality haylage. Okay, topsoil, a lot of it stripped off for now, not to the depth that you'd normally go if you were making a car road, but because it's only going to be the cows walking in and out here and myself and Fionn or whoever on the quad, maybe the odd time the tractor, we don't have to go that crazy deep. So ditch breast is back. Gonna go and get some hardcore now and then we'll get our fence line back up along here and power into it from the mains. Happy enough with that. So Fionna's going to milk record with me this evening. Just asking Aoife there, we're going to get the cows pregnancy tested through this milk sample as well. We generally do it on this milk recording, which is towards the end of June. So if a cow is 28 days in calf or thereabouts, she'll come up with a positive pregnancy test on the milk recording. We use it as a guide. Obviously we have cows only eyed the other day and in with Drake now, so they wouldn't be coming up on it. We use it as a guide for our 6-week in calf rate for the last couple of years, and it works really, really well. If that isn't hectic, we can leave Drake in a little bit longer. If it's on schedule or as good as it normally does be, he says fingers crossed, pull Drake out after 9 weeks of breeding, or maybe 10. We'll see how it goes. Aoife is in from Prestige Genetics, setting up the the milk meters for milk recording this evening.
One day. How are we now? It's Friday, the 20th of June. As you can see, or well, maybe it looks a bit cloudy, but it is a beautiful day. Sunglasses on, sun cream on. I'm probably going to be a red as tomato when I'm finished grass measuring. That's what I'm doing today. It's been a while since I've done last grass measuring, or else it feels like a while. Probably only been a week, but we do a week in between each one, so obviously not that long. I have all my equipment here. We have a new phone holder that goes in the front of the quad. It's just the problem is I need to use my phone while I'm grass measuring to document each field. So I tried to get one of the sister's phones. There it is. I put it down there because it's changed the passcode on it, so I wasn't able to get in, so I'm locked out now. So and their camera doesn't let you use it when you're locked out for some reason, which is weird. Yeah, get going, get everything measured. Hopefully the cows don't go mad when I drive by them. Hopefully there's lots of grass.
Doing grass measuring with his companions.
Grass measuring finished. It took me about an hour and a half. I have 2 dogs in the quad with me now because it is absolutely roasting. You can hear them panting, they're dead running around after me. What can I say about the weather? Absolutely immaculate. We have a wedding over the weekend. Hopefully it stays like this for those 2 days.
Joe or Fionn dropped the helmet in a load of muck a week ago, and yes, they haven't cleaned it.
Grass has grown. On the fields down the sandpit here where we just made bales off a few days ago. It's not looking too bad.
Anthony was in this afternoon, our shed man, and he has our pillars, or where the bases are going to go for the pillars are marked out. So that's one side of the tank. The other side, and then you can see on out there the whole way down the distance of the shed, and the same on the next line. Clive will be back in next week. We'll get them holes dug and filled with concrete and ready to rock. Friday afternoon. The wind is after picking up big time. Cows coming in for milking. It's about 4:30. So we've glorious sunshine and very strong winds. Cows are happy out, in no rush to come in milking. Come on, girls, we'll move milk recording. Let's go. Come on. Last 2 stragglers in the paddock. Unihorn. And if you remember from a couple of videos ago, her partner in crime. Come on, 21, 26, she's waiting on you. Come on. See, a little look over the shoulder, Moon. Where are you? That horn is getting quite long now. We might have to do something about it.
How we know is me and Dad are here getting ready to go milk record. Dad's going on putting on all the tubes. Cows will be coming in there in a second. It's 5:30 or so now, so we finished up in 2 hours, so it takes a little bit longer than normal milking. I'm on milking duty, he's on milk recording. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Mum does always be complaining, that's if she does this with him, saying that's very stressful. I don't think I have the same experiences, but sure we'll see, won't we?
So, second milk recording of the year is a go. Fionn is going to put on the units, take on and off the units. I'm going to swap out the milk sample bottles and record the cow numbers. So Drake has followed a cow into the parlour, so he's standing eating meal now. He's in about half a minute, maybe a minute at this stage. All calm so far, fingers crossed. Just had a phone call there while I was recording that last video. We have a guy coming out to look at the new Holland digger. He exports older machinery and stuff, so we're hoping to cash in on it, move on with purchasing a second tractor or whatever. He's also going to have a look at Fionn's Fords, keen to throw that money into the pot as well. So yeah, fingers crossed, he'll have a look at it and we get the money that we think it's worth. It's the end of a very warm and busy week here on farm. Our hay has been turned. I'm going to look at after milking out this evening, and hopefully it'll be made tomorrow. I'm out looking at our hay, and it is fit. Smells good. Smells good. So the plan is the boys are going to roll it up, rank it up in the morning and get a bale tomorrow. There's rain coming through tomorrow night, so that's one little small field of it. There's 3 small fields. I think we're talking maybe 70 to 80 bales. Delighted.
We've getting food on. She's up for following me back down. We paused the milk recording here now, as you can see. The man came to look at the digger, so it was up for sale. So he's down there in the yard now, the dad's down there with him, discussing the price, hopefully. Hopefully he gets it sold and gets out of here, and it means they'll go tractor something. And anyway, now lads, to be perfectly honest, I'm not too mechanically minded and don't really have the time to be putting into fixing up the board, and it costs a lot of money to do it anyway, probably more money than I think is worth. So we told him anyway that's up there for a look. If he wants to go up and have a look at it, if he doesn't, we'll throw it up on Dundee and get it sold, and then maybe a combined fund will be put together to buy this new tractor.
And Ellen normally does the milk recording with me, but she had a hospital appointment this afternoon, so that's why she's not here. Fionn and I said we have a family wedding tomorrow, the first of the next generation, so we're really looking forward to that down in Tipperary. We wish you a lifetime of happiness to Paul and Rachel, and we're looking forward to a super day tomorrow. Wicklow had a fantastic result last weekend as best Westmeath by a point, and they're in Croke Park now again on Sunday in the Tailteann Cup semi-finals. Very best of luck to all the lads. They're playing some mighty football. Usher McConville and the management team, we're all behind you, and we really hope they can get over the line and get to the Tailteann Cup final. That's it. It's extremely warm. The weather, I think, is the break next week, so I hope everyone's enjoying the sunshine. Please like and subscribe to the video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday.